I'm also doing well.
Yeah? What are we doing tonight?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
That event end?
Yep.
Nice. Okay, so that means I can play regular Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yep.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
At your rank, I don't think it matters.
You trying to tell me that I'm bad?
Yes.
No, I'm not trying to. Alright, I think everything's working.
Really? I mean... Oh, really? I mean... Sorry. Is that so?
Yes.
The least condescending I can be, I'm sorry.
It's okay, you tried.
I tried.
My dual pass ends in 4 days. What will ever I do?
Duel a bunch?
Duel. How's this deck looking?
Terrible.
It's certainly better than the one I was running for the event.
Well...
Because that
Not
one...
enough armies, that's for sure.
Not enough what?
Not enough charmies, mulcharmies.
Oh, they said armies.
Armies. Armies of darkness!
Not enough army hammer in this deck. Whatever happened to Army Hammer?
He was accused of cannibalism and then kind of dropped off the map.
Wait, what?
I wish I was kidding.
Accused of cannibalism. Okay, first of all, why do you know that? And secondly... Is that really? Is that real?
I read headlines. Alright, let's see. Army Hammer.
Because I know Shia LaBeouf was a cannibal. Because he's actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf.
Actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf. I think it's mostly actually sexual assault.
Ah.
I think the cannibalistic... So wait. After being accused of sexual assault and cannibalistic fantasies. So he's not a cannibal. He's not an actual cannibal. He just fantasized about it.
Understand.
Was accused of cannibalism, yeah. I'm not making this up. I wish.
Because that's insane.
A little bit.
But hey, you know what? Gotta eat something.
Sure, I've played enough Fallout to know that that doesn't usually end well, though.
It's true. We could... that buff, that feat's not worth it.
No.
What was I looking for?
Are you gonna try to craft the charmies, or are you gonna try to pull the charmies?
I don't even have any. Are the charmies in Duel Links now, or Duel Links?
They are not in Duel Links. They are in Master Duel, though.
Understand.
They're in the newest pack. The newest selection pack. Ah.
I'm doing great. We're talking about eating people.
I mean, you are. That's fine.
I mean, you are. I'm not. I'm not doing that. That's not a thing that I'm doing.
Speaking of eating people,
they're eating her.
they're gonna eat me.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Good old Army Hammer. I'm not too mad about him fading out of the limelight, though, Ryan. He had a dumb name.
That's true. Keeps making me think of the villain from Iron Man 2.
What was the name of the villain in Iron Man 2?
Justin Hammer.
Just in time. He was a clock-based temporal villain.
Yes.
Alright, what do you think his face down is? Or, sorry, his hand, I guess?
We'll find out in a sec.
Dark Magician.
Oh boy. I guess I should have.
No one tell Dave I snuck onto his stream.
No one tell Dave. Ebo's here. Dave, Ebo's not here.
Ebo's never here. That's not even new.
I'm not. Nope, I'm never here.
I forgot you existed. How you been?
Dave is like a small babe. He has
Working
object permanence
60-something hour week, 6 days a week.
Is there even that many hours in a week to work?
And lived? No.
It is when you like work in a kitchen.
What are you? Why are you home right now? What are you doing? You slacking off?
I was feeling really dizzy and shaky, and I dropped a pan.
Oh, so you're sick? Slacker.
Oh no,
Yes.
Dave.
Well, I'm glad
Yeah,
that you're
kinda.
taking some time for yourself. That's
You
important.
are literally playing a children's card game right now.
Yeah, but could a child...
And also just typically, you stream on days that you're not here, or I work on days you stream.
I got you.
Maybe you should try working less. Better for your health.
I would love to work less, honestly.
This is Balatro? No. That would be like a good card game.
Hey, we're already winning, though. He didn't want to sit here and watch me do that. I didn't want to sit here and watch me do that. Like,
Play a different deck.
I make this not echo back at me.
You will have to mute the stream.
Well, the problem is I mute the stream, and for whatever reason, I can't hear you guys.
That's a problem.
oh my god, what a hand!
Don't even have to search Battle Ocean.
Right? Select a card to send to the graveyard.
I've just decided to deal with it.
That's a Dave solution.
Just accept my fate and suffer?
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
Where's the lie?
Yes.
It's like when your underwear is like mostly holes. You're like, you could get new underwear, but
So
you're
how
not.
have you guys been? Dave, I heard you got the old ball and chain now.
I did.
He 3D printed it.
Congratulations.
What the fuck am I looking at?
I haven't seen Keeper of the Shrine. It's Blue Eyes. It's Blue Eyes.
With
It's
shard
a
of
weird,
green.
It's a weird odd eyes, Blue Eyes. It's certainly odd.
Hey, shard of greed's pretty based, honestly. That's a real man's deck right there.
What god awful rank are you in right now?
Gold 5.
Been worse.
I feel like you would enjoy Malice. I don't think Malice is on this
It's
game
not
yet.
on Master Duel yet.
What is it?
I've heard it's okay, but not great.
It is probably the second best deck.
Well, if it's not the best deck, then people will say it's okay, but not great.
True, but those people are also very bad at the game.
That's fair. I haven't looked into it myself, so I'm just going off of the rumors.
To answer Dave's question, Dave, do you like women?
Traditionally.
Do you like The Wizard of Oz?
I do.
Okay, do you remember that time in the early 2000s of like the Tumblr version of The Wizard of Oz?
What? You mean, with Zooey Deschanel?
Yeah, all that bullshit. And what's his face? Was like when like the Mad Hatter was supposed to be like sexy, indeed, in Tumblr. It's like that, but they're all cyber monsters and they like to banish each other.
Understand.
Or Alice in Wonderland. Yeah,
Wizard
Alice
of
in
Oz.
Wonderland. What did I say? Not Wizard of Oz. Yeah.
What I was talking about with Zooey Deschanel is a real thing.
It is. Yeah, your favorite Wizard of Oz character is Mad Hatter. Listen.
We've already been over the fact that you've worked 80 hours a week.
So here's the thing. During that area of Tumblr, those were kind of the same thing.
Pretty sure I've avoided Tumblr.
You know what? You're probably a better person for it.
Probably.
Once they took the porn off it, I never went there anymore.
I know a couple of Homestuck memes, and if you just like, and that means I'm already too far gone.
The cards are Chessy Cat, White Rabbit, Dormouse, March Hare.
Yeah.
Heart Scripter, Red Ransom, White Binder.
They like to banish themselves.
Malice in the Mirror.
Yeah. Also, hi, yes. Hello, it is me. It is
I had the exact same
I'm
thought.
Alive. I am, in fact, alive. I have not abandoned the channel. Technically, I'm still on for some reason.
We're not gonna take it away from you.
What was
Well,
accidentally
I think-
given will only be accidentally taken away.
Like, it's funnier. The longer... like, the longer I'm still a mod, it actually just gets funnier every time. Oh, I'm getting a phone call.
You should look into that.
For Odd Eyes, Blue Eyes, should I go
I don't know.
Dweller?
I think Dweller. No, I would go Kragan. Because if you pop whatever card he puts on board, he's not gonna be able to do anything beyond that.
I understand. I'm pretty sure this is the literal best hand my deck can
I
create.
think so. That's what a spell negate, a monster negate with protection, and a pop.
Yes. What could he possibly play?
You know exactly what you can play.
Reveal one Blue Eyes White Dragon and do what?
Did he just hard draw Blue Eyes for his top deck?
I mean, sure.
He's gonna summon Keeper of the Shrine and then tribute it for a Blue Eyes White Dragon? Or is that a continuous card that he doesn't have a target for?
I think he just played it to put it on the board.
And say, like, I don't think he had a Blue Eyes in hand. So he's got Keeper. He's got the Fusion card.
He's got the Dictator of D. Which is the stupidest card name. It's pretty funny. Ultimate Fusion. Yeah, I'm gonna negate that.
Yeah. I don't remember the other cards being, like, standing out. That's, like, the only one that made any sense to... This guy is fresh over from Duel Links, by the way.
Oh yeah. Is
Start
this-
agreed.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's pretty Duel Linksy. But he's the snipe ranking 12.
No, he's the Sniper King 12.
Oh yeah, you're probably right. I can't.
Definitely a 12-year-old.
Definitely a 12-year-old. Definitely a literal child.
Mhm.
Understand.
Was my wife? Well, my girlfriend, not wife.
What?
I said that was my wife.
I understand.
A dated, really dated meme from before. I was gonna say before a lot of the people in here were born, but I'm pretty sure Dave's chat is entirely like old ass men.
Probably.
It's a bunch of twunks. Specific.
Like this stream gives off divorced dads playing Yu-Gi-Oh.
No, we're hip to the jive here on Davinator. We talk about
Sure,
munting streaks and stuff.
No cap.
Rogue, if you don't really know what a twunk is, don't worry about it.
I was about to ask, like, I don't know what that is, and I don't think I want to know. I was just gonna let it. I was just gonna let it go.
Ryan, you don't need to know what it is.
I don't want to know what it is.
Don't worry.
I wasn't sure if I could kill that thing.
Nope. Thing got big booty.
Well,
no, don't
Ryan,
Google it.
Um,
Don't Google it. Well, if you're gonna Google it, make sure Safe Search is on.
Yeah.
Or just go to like Wikipedia or something like that.
So if you hear someone talking about their munting streak, you can just go to Wikipedia to learn what that means instead of.
I think that's how that works.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you Google it, just put like :urbandictionary.com.
John, hip to the jive. That statement wasn't even
You're not wrong.
like that would be old for me to say. Like that doesn't even
Think so.
doesn't even make any sense.
Was it Airplane where the mom from Leave It to Beaver speaks jive?
She spoke jive.
Spoke drive.
Urban Dictionary
again,
is
if
where I
you-
learned most of my.
Dave just like peruses it every day to look for the most obscure thing to spring on unsuspecting victims.
I will say, if you
Like me.
don't know what twunk is, it also doesn't apply to you in any sense of the word.
Probably not, right?
One of those things like
If
you
you're a
don't know what
twunk,
it
you know
is-
you're a twunk.
Yeah, and if you know what a twunk is, like again, if you don't worry about it. It was not for you.
I can appreciate that.
Hashtag twunk life.
I'm sure that won't get you in trouble.
Who cares?
I don't know. It's pretty dumb. I don't know if, like, sometimes I think it couldn't be construed as offensive because it's just that stupid to say.
Once again, like proving my point of this stream has like divorced straight dad energy. Like shout out to any of my fellow quarters in chat. We are in fact in the like hetero straight divorced dad stream.
Understand.
Even though
Even though none of us are
both of your co-hosts,
dead.
yeah, exactly.
Discussing twunks. What about you?
Oh, is he gonna get Shard of Greed out?
He really is. I really don't think I could stop it.
What did that full armored card do? I don't know that you care about
Manly's
that.
a word I would use.
Why did he put the other thing in the pen zone?
He's not gonna pendulum summon. You're gonna negate his. You're gonna negate.
Yeah.
At this point.
Funny.
This point, really.
It feels pretty rude, actually.
It's very funny though.
Negate Sharp Greed. You ain't drawing 2 cards, little boy.
This is some like what's that other Yu-Gi-Oh game on my phone? Duel Link Sass deck.
Cross Duel.
Yeah, that's the one.
Remember Cross
Are you
Duel,
gonna-
guys?
I don't
Nope.
think Konami remembers.
Oh, did you see the early days?
Yeah, I'm gonna pick
Yu-Gi-Oh?
I'm gonna pick that up because I definitely played some of those games as a kid, so I just kind of want to play them.
We're gonna have to stream that.
I think so.
Fucking Metal
yeah.
War.
Okay. All right. Die a little faster.
The iceberg. Like the iceberg video? The Twunk iceberg?
Nope.
That's a video. I'm sure the
That probably
The
exists.
masses want to watch.
I have a bad habit of falling asleep to like YouTube on my TV.
You get like woken up by all the ads.
No, I'm stupid and I pay for YouTube Premium.
I understand.
He gets woken up by like, did you know gaming?
No, I'll go to sleep
Did you
to,
know?
Like, well, no, I'll go to sleep to like just like some cooking video. It's like I'm watching tasting history or whatever. And then I'll wake up at 3 in the morning and it's like it somehow found its way to something like the Twunk iceberg explained, and it's a 4-hour long video. I'm like, what?
I understand. The Twunk iceberg. It gets more and more obscure the deeper you go.
Yeah, that's a great description though of Dave. Is wildly swinging from 42-year-old divorced dad to ostracized 15-year-old during.
Hey, well, my current age is in between those 2 points, so it's slowly but surely eking towards to the 42, which I'm not really thrilled about. But that's fine.
You're like what, turning 30, 39, 40 this year? 41?
Something like that, yeah.
I am 35 currently.
Going on 42.
15 going on 42?
Yes.
No, Dave's going from daddy to pappy.
Happy? This fucking asshole. Yeah. Hey, I watch the TikTok and stuff. That's where I know some modern slang. Like I can skibbity riz with the best of them. I hate that I said that actually. Yeah.
That's okay. My girlfriend sent me a video that's like 15-year-old or like 14-year-olds having a Discord date with their kitten or whatever, and I hate it. And it was just like, ooh woo, don't you want to watch Squid Games 2 season 2 with me? Thinky face, ooh woo. And it was like a 5-minute video, and I sat there and like, God, I hate that I understood all of this.
Ooh, whoa.
Like this was all clear, like clear English to me, and I hate it.
All the hand gestures and everything?
Oh yeah, no, and like the person was like, ooh woo, you're kitten, can I see your badonkadunkas? And I'm just like, I understood that sentence. But that was
Hey,
just, like,
sometimes you
English.
just have to ask.
Sometimes you just gotta ask. That's where the
guess
risk
so.
comes in.
I like the emoji in that. It was actually my favorite part. My favorite part. What the hell is this kid playing?
What?
Oh, all right, sure.
I guess chaos technically. This is technically a chaos deck.
Light and dark level 4s.
Oh,
Normal
sure,
summon
that's
the deck.
I guess this is probably a masochist deck. You know, I watched that first episode of Masochist or whatever, and I was like, cool, that seems cool. And I still don't understand what you're supposed to do. I think you just have to open purely master packs and build the deck from there.
I think so.
And it's just a self-imposed sealed format.
Yeah.
No crafting, essentially.
No, it is. Yeah, it is only master packs, and I think you can only open up a new one when you get a rank up or something.
Gross.
1 master packs per win and legacy packs. Okay. And I think the initial. I think you have to build a deck from an initial 10 roll or something. I mean,
I'm surprised they haven't done an official version for an event. Like, give you 10 packs and you got to play with it.
I would
Are
love
sealed
a
formats
draft
like an
mode.
official Konami supported system?
Yeah, they used to
I would-
be with the battle packs.
Yeah, I would
That's true.
love a draft, like a draft mode in Master Duel. That would be super fun. I've decided this year I want to build a cube. I want to build both a Yu-Gi-Oh and a Magic cube.
Like the movie The Cube.
No. So, okay. It's like, all right, haven't. You could have gone for like a Hellraiser Tesseract reference, but okay.
No, I went with The Cube. Again, 42-year-old. Yeah.
Yeah, you're proving my point.
Dave, that movie's terrible.
No.
Shut up.
Yeah. No, a cube is basically a collection of cards, usually a couple hundred, and you draft it. But it's like a curated draft, basically.
Like you're coming up with the draft list?
Yeah, like you show up and say, okay, this draft, and I have these, 350 cards. I'm going to shuffle it all up, and then, from these 300 cards, randomly pick, however many for your packs. And then you draft it like normal. But it is like a curated list.
Okay.
And it would probably be something like maybe an Edison cube or something where, because I actually think I would really like to have both like all the summoning types represented.
Okay.
We'll see. But you have to get kind of you can't really have like archetype synergies. But it's worth it to be like, okay, here, here's a water payoff in the cube, so that leads you to like, well, I want to make sure I'm building a water deck or something.
Have like
Kragan could be a card in there that's like says, oh, I can pick up Kragan here. Let's make sure I find level 4 water monsters in here.
Yeah, I gotcha. I'm annoyed that I'm 158 life points away from winning, but it's okay.
Yeah, you don't have a good.
I thought with the extra equip from the guy in my grave, I'd have it, but
You've got sparks. You've got sparks in your deck.
right. That's some big twunk energy right there, not getting the OTK.
I believe you.
I'm not sure that makes sense. It might make sense.
Sure, Dave. You know what? just for you, sure.
Well, no, because it's a bad thing not to OTK, and I think that's opposite of what you want to do when you're a twunk, is get bigger, right? Like, it's not... That's the problem, right? Is that you're starting... you're losing your metabolism?
Twunk isn't inherently, like, a bad thing.
No, you're just older.
It's like the in-between between twink and himbo, I guess.
I mean, entomology speaking, that's kind of what I assumed.
You were a twink, because it's like the past tense. It's twunk.
No, that's called twink death.
Yeah, I know that.
I mean,
what?
I mean, what? Oh, Dave.
You know, let's go find an old Davinator video, and see Dave's twink death. let's see how much. Let's go to the Davinator1212 YouTube channel.
He summoned tin goldfish and then didn't blow anything up with it. Or didn't summon anything with it.
So there is the 5th period health video.
It's true.
Then there's a new channel, Epic Polls, Best Obscure Pack Opening, kinda.
Don't watch that video.
Oh, I like this thumbnail for your Battery Man February 2015 tourney update Woot video.
Stop
I
reading.
I like that profile picture.
Yo, those are embarrassing old videos when I was still trying to find my voice. Don't stop looking at that stuff.
Stop it.
Well, what else am I gonna watch? You haven't posted a video in 9 months.
Fair.
Fair.
And it was a salmon sperm video.
Yeah, I think I've accidentally pivoted into being a PBS review channel.
I think so.
Yeah.
You should go for it. I think you should just straight up just start making videos like that.
The thoughts crossed my mind.
I mean, make videos that you want to make.
Yeah, exactly. It's not like your name is like Davinator YGO.
True.
I mean, I could change it anyway.
At this point, pivoting will not lose you any more viewers than you're losing regularly.
Fair enough.
You can't go negative viewers.
Okay, so we got Flame Swordsman, Blue Eyes with Magic Cylinder.
Oh boy, that magic cylinder could be a problem.
No, it can't. I was like, wait, would it be? No, it targets my monster. It's...
Dave played Balatro?
Dave
did play Balatro. That's a cool game.
I liked that game. I wish I was playing that game. Believe it or
Could
not.
be playing that game. No one's... Well, I don't... Maybe Ryan is forcing you to play Yu-Gi-Oh! That's true. That's fair. But no one's... There is no gun in view pointed at you. Saying,
No gun in you. What?
In view. We don't... You know, I can't see Ryan's hands, and you do have a green screen up.
There has been a gun in
is
me a
chance.
while. It was my twink death, remember?
Is that like the heat death of the universe?
The twink death of the universe. That would be something entirely different.
I've seen that video.
What haven't you seen?
I've seen that video.
What are the other big stream games that Dave could do to grow his audience? Here's the thing: we sucker them in, think that you're just like a regular streamer, and then you hit them with the Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, well, first I have to pivot and become a VTuber. I think would probably be my best option. If I was a cute anime girl, this would be all too easy.
There's a very popular, and I do not know their name, But there is someone who is the ugly, who does the ugly bastard trope as his VTuber, and he's very popular. I don't think he's popular on Twitch. I think he's popular on one of those other like Japanese Twitch or whatever.
That's pretty funny though.
It's pretty good.
That's a good joke.
It's a lot of female viewers also.
Oh, what?
You know.
You like what you like, I guess.
To being you gotta pivot to being a Fortnite or Marvel Rivals, or Escape from Tarkov, Call of Duty.
Marvel
Dead by
Rivals
Daylight.
looks like a fun game.
That's cool. It's what the fuck you call it? Valorant, Apex Legends, but Marvel.
Say what, like a hero shooter?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
One of the top categories on Twitch is just literally virtual casino. Okay.
What does that even mean?
Literal gambling. It is people literally just gambling, like it's just gambling streams.
How do you gamble on a stream?
Like you literally open up one of those gambling websites, and then you have people give you money so you can continue to gamble, and then also use my code blah 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 to get your first 500 casino tickets for my sponsored casino thing.
Interesting.
It is terrible. Well, here's the thing. Overwatch is not anywhere near one of the most popular stream games.
Doesn't everyone hate Overwatch too?
Yeah, nobody likes it.
Gotcha. I could do Concord.
You could, if it were still running.
So see, that's a topical joke. I'm not completely out of touch.
In fact, Overwatch 2 is behind Anime Squad, which I think is what is it? Oh, it's literally people just like live streaming shows.
Just like watching TV.
Yeah, no, it's so Anime Squad. Anime Squad is an online first-person shooter game set between two walls. Who fucking cares? The top video is let's just watch The Big Bang Theory. It's just someone streaming out The Big Bang Theory.
Nice.
They can do that?
Uninterrupted. No, it's gonna get shut down. Who cares?
They can do it temporarily, that's for sure.
That's the whole point. Is like you just keep finding some stupid thing.
Speaking of Dave finding stupid things, why do you keep playing Blue Eyes?
I don't know, but did you see the guy that I maxed, so he responded with his own maxi?
Well done.
What is this guy doing?
Nothing.
Summoning his jet dragon? You're not summoning your
Blocker still super popular. Maybe not yet.
I really liked it. I thought it was a cool game.
It is. It's very cool. I actually haven't played it. I just watched a lot of it.
I mean, that's because you are one of those kids, right? That like, so they just all they do is watch people play video games. They don't play them themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I don't have time. So it's I play my video games vicariously through streamers while I work.
The bummer.
Think of it this way: if I were to stream what I do for a living, which is cooking, I would get the people who don't know how to cook but have a lot of opinions about food and cooking. You know, the guy who his dinner every night is at is a bag of Cheetos, but has a lot of opinions about the way I plated my sauce.
You could call your channel like Twunk Chef.
Twunk Chef. Oh, hold on.
You aren't looking that up. That's taken, isn't it? It sounds like a really stupid, like, Iron Chef game show. Oh no. We played a stupid jet dragon.
Oh no.
I don't think I care, right? Like,
You can pop it. Or just attack over it.
I can just attack over it. Here's where he flips his cylinders. It doesn't do anything.
It doesn't target, but it's unaffected, right?
He's a Blue Eyes player. He doesn't know how cards work.
Nope.
I like that it still did the animation, though. That was fun.
So he could have targeted your battle ocean and you would have gone down to less than 3,000, right?
Yes.
Okay. Just making sure that he had it out there and chose to be dumb.
You know, Dave and Ryan, if you want to come back to Paper Yu-Gi-Oh! When that Blue Eye structure that comes out, a lot of idiots will be playing that structure deck and are just easy win. You could just free win. Just free.
I mean, I want to be one of those idiots playing the structure deck, but I'll probably wait till Master Duel.
The actual like Blue Eyes deck of the Primate stuff is very good, but you know none of those idiots are gonna play that stuff.
It's not going to be particularly optimized. It's going to be some set maiden pass nonsense.
Not even the new Maiden that's pretty good. It's the old one.
New Maiden is really good.
Should have played Mirror Force. Oh my god, I almost got the mate and I can stop playing this.
Oh, the Snowman? I haven't actually touched this game in a while.
I mean, it's better than Paper Yu-Gi-Oh, but that's not saying much.
I mean, apparently Paper Yu-Gi-Oh is pretty good right now. I have played a little on not paper, but
in the
would
theater
like
of your
to-
mind, in your mind palace.
yes.
Mind Palace.
You know that meme of just like, I bet he's thinking about other girls. It's actually just me thinking of
Running
like,
combos.
yeah, just doing like summon Obi Raptor combo lines.
Oviraptor combo lines. If you want to last longer in the bedroom, Oviraptor combo lines. Is it?
You know, it's me thinking,
Works every
what's
time.
my 1 to 2 card combo with the new Dirac cards coming out?
Yeah. Read Misk, right in the middle of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you read Bisque?
I have. I intentionally run 3 different versions of Misk. Gold rare, common, and the
Just to be annoying?
yeah.
Fair.
Well, I mean, it's only at 1, but I do run the gold rare version.
I'm gonna play Slug over here for a change, just for the fun of it.
Okay.
I think I'll reveal blue for Battle Ocean. That'd be cool. I revealed 2 Max C's.
A lot of
It's all
maps.
Blue Eyes. Of course, we're in gold. It's where all the bad Blue
All
Eyes
Blue
players
Eyes.
wind up.
A lot of blue eyes.
It's where they filter themselves.
Seriously, though. What did he even set? Ancients?
One of the 2 testicles. There isn't anyone else. Yeah, it's, you know, we're in like low gold, like that's where they all filter themselves to because they can't get any higher. When I go on like r/Master Google or any like Discord and people are like, I'm hard stuck in gold, I'm like, what are you playing? And I'm like, Blue Eyes. I'm like, that's the reason. I'm really good at Blue Eyes. Well, I have some bad news for you. Doesn't matter. I'm very good at playing Prank Kids. Well, actually, Prank Kids is a good deck still in Master Duel. I'm very good at playing Battery Men. Battery Man's a bad deck.
You get those words out of your mouth.
It's true.
Listen, you and me are the number 1, number 2 guys waiting for the updated Battery Man support.
The literal 2 people.
Like, there are 2 people excited for Battery Man support, and they're both in this stream right now.
It's true.
It's true.
All right, let's see what this bad boy has got in his hand.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. I cut Solar from.
Oh my God! It's Morphing Jar number 2.
I think.
All right.
I think the new
All right.
deck is really good.
Hey, look, more blue eyes.
You know what? I kind of hope he wins now. Like, no offense to you, Dave. I kind of hope he has it. It's like, all right, you got my full attention. Like, let's let him cook.
It's pretty good, honestly. See, now I know not to overextend.
Like, I'm willing to taste the stew you are cooking, sir.
I also hope Dave loses to this guy.
Listen, if you're playing something like that, like, all right, I'm willing to taste what you're cooking.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. This is why people watch your stream, Dave.
If you run into all the bad players.
Yeah.
It's funny.
And it's funny.
It is. The kids don't want, high level, like, platinum, master level gameplay. They actually don't. They don't care. They want to see the best Blue Eyes deck updated 2025. Literally can't lose.
That's what it's tagged as. Literally can't lose.
Literally can't lose.
What's the
Getting the Royal Rare Duster was pretty big.
I have a Royal Rare Miscellaneous Source, and it's the pride of my my Master Duel collection.
Pride of the Gate.
Let's see,
we're in a Will Origin playthrough right now in Baldur's Gate. And one of his, when you select him, he says a thing, is Pride of the Gate. And so Amanda started saying it whenever she does something pretty despicable.
That's funny.
There was this, she needed some loot to buy something, so she was going around stealing from somebody, basically everybody she could find who she hadn't gotten to yet. And there was this, one halfling in the grove. It was, in a room by himself, and she just killed him with the doom hammer and goes, Pride of the Gate. They killed me. All right, anyway.
How many people are watching the stream right now?
23.
23?
23.
Dave, I'd be happy to tell you, if you were to stream on Twitch right now, you would be in the top, within the top 10 Master Duel streams right now.
Impressive.
So the neat thing about Twitch is Dave can't log into his account.
I know. For some reason.
I was I emailed them too. I'm like, I can't get into the account. There was something bugged while I made it. I can't recover a password because there is no recovery email tied to the account.
Yeah.
And I was like, but can I just get into it? It's very clearly mine. I have I have a channel, and this is my email. This is me. Dave Nader 12 is me.
Yep.
And they're like, yeah, if you can't do that until it just naturally gets deleted because no one logs into it over time. I'm like, has anyone logged into it? I guarantee you it's a no. I think I have I think I have another one. I don't know.
I mean, I don't even know if streaming on Twitch is like better than streaming on YouTube per se.
It might
Maybe
be
it
if you're
is.
trying to grow your account. 'Cause, like,
By
it's a-
streaming.
Well, as we know, Dave isn't a grower.
He is truly a shower.
That's not true. That's decidedly untrue, actually.
And that's why you got banned off of Twitch. Why your account got locked.
You can't be neither. You're either one or the other. What is it like? What would it even mean to be neither?
Dave, I got some videos still. I'll send you later.
Oh my god! Because like if you have
I've always seen the video.
if your dick is little and it doesn't get any bigger when it becomes erect, you are a shower. You're just not a very impressive one, but you're still a shower by any. And if it gets any kind of bigger, you're a grower. It does not matter that its ultimate size isn't particularly impressive.
I'd like to mention that we're having this conversation in the presence of a Traptrix deck.
Oh yeah, don't do that.
That up.
Dave is going to jail.
It's fine, as long as it beats them.
Depressingly average package. Hey, some people would kill for average. Not me.
This person has.
Are
the
you
Traptrix,
speaking from
like,
experience, Dave?
No.
No. Being very.
This person has.
I'm
like,
self-conscious
the
about a lot of
Traptrix
things, but not that.
mat.
Not that. Hey, holy crap! I can Nibiru fucking trap tricks.
Wow.
But he could probably negate this, can't he?
Maybe. I think there's one that activates in the hand that he can negate.
He said, what, Gravedigger?
Yeah.
I don't know how any of these cards work.
They set traps, and when you do stuff, they negate your stuff.
I haven't seen Rafflesia in a long time.
I forgot that Gravedigger is active, like, stops effects from the hand. That's
Yes.
cool.
think
I
it's
forgot that card does that.
grave and hand, I believe.
Just half the time it's just because I'm trying to hit the graveyard or something. That's cool. I also don't play this deck. Neither of these decks that are on screen right now. Including the Dragon Maid deck that's also represented.
Dragon Maid.
Dragon Maid. Is it going to be Dragon Tales? Is that the next episode?
I think so. Heck, you could even just expand beyond April Fools, and you got plenty. You got Cyber Chase, Dragon Tales,
Arthur?
Arthur. So many good PBS kid shows.
Save April Fools for like the very special episodes, like
Best of
you know,
2023.
Arthur addresses 9/11.
It's not a real.
No, but like there were certainly a couple of those shows that were like.
Yeah, I mean, so far it seems that I gotta go with a penis motif.
Okay.
And there is that episode of Dragon Tales where the one guy pulls out like a sleeping bag and it kind of looks like his dick. But that's about the only penis-related Dragon Tales thing that I know. And that's not exactly something I can Google
That's true.
and get reliable results.
I'm gonna say that's. I was trying to figure out how do you
you're-
find that out. Kids show.
You're gonna get a lot
dick
of.
jokes.
You're gonna get a lot of results if you
Google Dragon
that stuff.
Dick.
Yeah, you're gonna get a lot of results.
But I promise, I'm not a scaly.
I mean, if you have to defend yourself like that.
Step one to convince people otherwise is probably not use the right term. Use the just should have said furry.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the fact you know the term.
It doesn't bode well.
No.
No. Hey, Dave, are you sure you're watching it on PBS?
No, it's some channel called Zone. I'm not really...
Other shows. There's Curious George.
I think Forks got my joke, but whatever.
I want to know how many of these are Canadian. Is there a way to show which is? Yeah, which one of these cartoons were Canadian? Because some of these I don't recognize. I'm like, that must have been a
favorite
Canadian
show is Red Green.
You know, like Teen Titans, My Life as a Teenage Robot.
Remember all those shows? You need to do the like Ed and Eddie like deep dive retrospective.
It's not PBS though. Like you could expand it to Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon if you really want. Like we're.
Please get out of my walls.
You need to do like a deep dive on like that one season of like the last season of Ed, Ed and Eddie where they're like at school.
A very special episode of Ed, Ed and Eddie.
Well, it got like weirdly surreal, and it's like, oh yeah, Eddie's brother was like an abusive, like we're gonna talk about abuse. And it's like, oh,
it was actually a special episode of Ed, Ed and Eddie.
Yeah, no, like the last, it was like a TV special, and it was like we finally meet Eddie's brother, and it's just like, yeah, he abuses the shit out of everybody, like physically, verbally, and I think they even use the word like abuse.
They use the word. What word?
No, like they're literally like
the word.
You know, Eddie's brother.
I still quote Ed, Ed and Eddie because of like Ed being, I like pigeons, Eddie.
Oh, it's I quote that show.
Right.
What was the stupid Danny Phantom? That was a show, right?
Good. I mean, same guy, but Fairly Odd Parents.
Mm-hmm. That guy apparently is an asshole. And by apparently, I mean like he's an asshole.
The Fairly Odd Parents showrunner?
Yeah, whatever his name is.
Yeah, I'm blanking on the name too.
Is it Bill Hartman?
Probably. Yeah, that sounds right.
Butch Hartman, thank you.
Butch.
Yeah, he scammed people. I also think he's just like
Phineas and Ferb.
I think he's also, if I remember right, he's just like made a bunch of comments about just like
He has a very unique style, that's for sure.
Like I think someone like asked him something about like anime once, and he had like it was a real like, you know, like let me tell you about my.
So Butch Hartman aside, an interesting continuation of the theme that you've been on, Dave, is adult jokes in animation.
I think that is a underexplored thing, and not beyond just like, hey, here it is. It's like, oh, like
Animaniacs.
I think it's
yes.
I mean, like, sure.
Well, I think especially during the 90s and 2000s, there was like Fingerprints. That's a good one.
I don't think so.
I think especially that era of like kids programming, like also kind of assumed that like both adults were in the room, but also like kids are just gonna get these jokes. Like they're adult jokes, but I think kids are gonna get it.
No, I don't think so. I think kids are gonna completely miss the actual joke. They're gonna laugh at the slapstick part of it, but they're gonna completely miss the joke.
Or like they'll understand like that's a joke,
yeah,
but not understand like why, and like it's supposed to be funny.
Yeah, no, they'll laugh
Like-
because it's supposed to be funny, but they're not going to understand why.
Yeah. So okay, adult jokes and animations underexplored is a bold take. I more mean like, beyond the like, hey, look at this.
Did you know gaming? There was a brief frame in The Rescuers of a topless woman.
Yeah.
There was?
Yeah, it was removed.
Dave
from
editing the
just home
stream.
release.
Clip that chat. I want to. What was in Down Under? Be a
a
bottom-
villain who wasn't Australian. For
A
some
bottomless
reason.
woman, I think, would have been the joke.
Down under. I was just more upset with the fact that Percival McLeach was not Australian.
For what show?
Rescuers Down Under.
That was not a show I watched a lot of.
I had it
That
on
was-
VHS, so I watched it a bunch. But no, like the poacher isn't Australian. He's like
I guess
got a
not.
southern drawl. It's the weirdest thing.
That was Disney, right?
Yes.
I like Tailspin. That was a good one. Yeah, Dave needs to do a film review of the Goofy movie.
There you go.
Or was it that one, or was it the second one that had the disco song?
Oh, that sucks. And he didn't have a Mermelio in Graveyard for me to deal with that. The Goofy movie is a great movie to do.
Yeah.
Because it's definitive evidence that Goofy has sex, which is a pretty wild...
That is kind of wild.
He yucks.
Face down, ass up.
Yep.
I like to yuck.
Talk dirty to Goofy.
Well, no, so
You're a little slut.
the show confirmed that Goofy's had sex.
Gorsh.
The movie confirms that Goofy fucks. Like the show confirmed that he has had sex. This confirms that he fucks.
Sure.
He figured out how to beat the deck. Yeah, he did.
You're saying that while we were laughing at Goofy getting his dog bone wet, they figured out how to beat Dave.
Maybe.
What do you mean Goofy gets more action? I'm a literal married man.
Literal.
Unless the joke is that because I am married,
Like, maybe.
we have a dead bedroom.
The
Think
term?
something ball and chain, something. I don't know. My girlfriend watches like The King of Queens, and it's just like, huh? Is that
Boomer humor?
been, like,
I thought you were gonna
yeah,
say.
like the-
thought you were gonna say like my girlfriend watches The King of Queens and it really turns me off. Like I'm not in the mood after watching King of Queens.
Kevin James.
Yeah, after I watch Kevin James make the 5th fat joke in a row, I'm like, let's get it.
You're like, all right, Paul Blart, Mall fart, let's go.
No, I just mean like the boomer humor of that time of like what marriage was like. It was just like, huh?
Everyone hates their spouse.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's why I think Modern Family is such a nice sitcom. Their issues are external, not internal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And actually, my girlfriend finally watched that show, as she's a lover of the sitcom but she had never watched Modern Family.
Also, Sophie
You know,
is very attractive woman.
Well, that does help.
yeah, that's... I appreciate they also like lean all the way into that.
It's like it's always a joke.
It is a joke.
But also she's like, yes, I am this hot. No, actually the show that did it the worst was she watching Everybody Loves Raymond. I'm like, man, this is the worst representation of marriage I've ever seen.
Everyone's just
Like,
really
holy
upset all the
cow.
time.
Like everyone just hates each other. And they're all kind of assholes.
Paul Blart. No, Paul Blart is not my kink.
You're not a
Mustache,
Blartian?
Segway driver.
You're not a Blarty.
A Blart head.
Blarty.
Yeah, what are the epic Uber fans of Paul Blart Malfart? What are they called?
Republicans.
Blart maxing.
I don't know, who are the like older millennial identify with Gen Xers?
Blartikins.
We're Blartikins.
Pretty good. When did that movie come out?
Ooh, look at this. Just a bunch of solemns. Crackdown, Necro Valley. Man.
Okay.
2009.
This is stun. I'm gonna say 2000s.
Is there any better movies that came out in 2009?
I was gonna say Transformers, but that was 07.
Revenge of the Fallen came out.
Yeah, that one's terrible though.
That was the #2 highest grossing film of the year.
Yeah, but that movie's bad though.
The #1 was Avatar.
The blue people?
By like, yeah. It was also competing with The Hangover, the first one. The Twilight, the second or third movie, the second movie. Also, Alvin and the Chipmunks, The Squeakquel. So actually, you know what? Yeah, Paul Blart, one of the best movies of the 2009.
That was a bad year for movies. Holy
Never
shit!
mind. You know what?
The Blart heads got it.
Yep.
Like the only movie I'd be like, yeah, this is like undisputably better is Up came out. But other than that, it's it's like, am I going to bat for the Star Trek reboot?
Oh, that was 09.
Yeah, it was. And the Sherlock Holmes Robert Downey Jr. reboot.
That was okay.
Yeah, Star Trek was okay. Thor was his dad, and who was his mom? She was somebody too.
Oh, there was that Underworld, the bad Underworld movie with the werewolves. The first Taken came out. Never mind. No, that was 2008. This was the re-release. Never mind.
Taken is a okay movie. I like Taken.
Coraline came out. It's a good movie. The Pink Panther 2.
With Steve Martin?
Yep.
Okay.
Wait, is Taken the one with the distinguished meme legacy?
One of my favorite movies, the 2000s reboot of Friday the 13th.
Ooh.
The movie's terrible. It's terrible.
Wait, Dragon Ball Evolution came out in 2009?
Oh no.
Did it? Well, the Street Fighter The Legend of Chun-Li came out in 2009.
Ugh.
The Watchmen came out in 2009, which is a movie I have a lot of feelings about. Good movie, pretty good comic. Worst people I knew liked that movie.
That's fair.
Just
That's fair.
The most asshole nerd you know loves that movie.
I didn't like Inglourious Bastards.
Really?
Yeah.
The opening scene is one of my favorites.
I think that movie has like kind of aged bad in a way. And I think that movie is like better as like a bunch of like, here's just the best clips from that movie.
I can see that. That was the movie that got me to follow Christoph Waltz with great interest.
You know, I think that is the best thing to come out of that movie.
I knew he was going to target my mouse.
You gotta always target the big monster, right?
I don't remember this movie, Monster vs. Aliens.
I remember that one. That was an animated one.
Yeah, it's a DreamWorks movie.
Yep.
I remember that movie
bad.
existed.
This is when like Jesse Eisenberg was in like every movie
Oh, that's right.
ever. The Fast and Furious reboot was 2009. I'm still saying, you know, Paul Blart Mall Cop's still one of the best movies of the year. Yeah, Dragon Ball Evolution was 2009. The Hannah Montana movie.
Paul Blart Mall Fart.
Crank, High Voltage.
I loved Crank. Not the second one was.
Yeah, it's the second one, not the first one. It is the sequel to Crank, so not the good one.
2009 was a good year.
There we go. We did it.
X-Men Origins Wolverine came out. I saw that movie in theaters.
So did I.
I might have as well.
A lot of bad movies came out that year.
A lot of it.
Yeah. Like, we're still like Paul Blart Mall Cop, top 5 movies of the year. Oh, there was that bad Angels and Demons. That was the like Tom Hanks.
Dan Brown.
Yeah.
Novel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Giant mommy lady. Yeah, no, I guess we all.
Your Salvation.
Oh, with Christian Bale.
Yeah, that was the reboot.
Of sorts.
Yeah.
Think he's gonna Ash Blossom it? He's gonna Max C it. Oh, baby.
I've never heard of this movie, Land of the Lost with Will Ferrell.
Not ringing any bells.
With Will Ferrell?
Yeah.
It's a remake. But I don't remember it being remade.
Well, I'm going to assume that's how good the movie was.
Oh, I could have stopped that Maxi. What an idiot.
Yeah. I wonder about that.
Oh, The Proposal came out, the movie that made Ryan Reynolds a star.
When did The Lone Ranger come out?
With Armie Hammer?
Was that 09?
Hey, you know, I heard some rumors about him. That's what we call a callback.
Back to Armie Hammer. Yes.
2013.
Ah. It's close.
I'm just going to assume there were better movies than that in 2013. Maybe not. You know what? After looking at this list of 09 movies, I'm like, you know.
Cook people.
Okay, here's a good movie. 500 Days of Summer. That was a good movie.
Did that win an Oscar?
It did.
Doesn't that got Joseph Gordon-Levitt in it?
Yep, that's probably. And Zooey Deschanel.
Yeah.
I was like peak indie, like when we think indie, millennial indie, that was like peak that. Like after that, it was all stomping.
I think Juno.
I think Juno was 08 is also a thing. So this was like peak like stomp and clap, suspenders, big mustaches, guys way into beer and coffee.
Sure.
I was a sophomore in high school in 2009. Sophomore/junior.
I was a freshman in college, I think.
Give this guy a lot of cards.
Right?
Basically, just gonna hope that none of them can deal with this thing.
Should have stopped at Maxi.
Really, though. It was very foolish not to.
Mm-hmm. And the fact that you activated a called by afterwards, you showed him that you made a mistake.
Yes.
Oh, right, the Trailer Park Boys movie came out. No, nice.
They had a movie?
Yeah. It was bad. Zombieland came out in 09. I saw that in theaters. Once again, Jesse Eisenberg in every movie under the sun.
I liked Zombieland.
I like Zombieland. That was a fun movie.
Got a sequel at some point for some reason.
It did, and I don't think I saw a sequel.
No, neither did I.
Unfortunately, Paul Blart Mall Cop's still top 10 movies of the year.
Was Thor and Captain America in 2010?
That sounds right.
So it was a year between those two.
All right, let's see how many cards he throws at this thing. He's got a lot of them.
No, Thor was 2011.
Okay. Quite a gap between Iron Man and that.
I still really like that first Iron Man. I saw it. I rewatched it not that long ago, and it's still kind of held up pretty well.
Yeah, most of the movies before Endgame were pretty good. A couple bad ones, but that's okay.
I mean, the entire Infinity Saga is
pretty solid.
Good.
I mean, what do you mean, Ryan? Trying to tell me that some of the movies afterwards have been lackluster?
Some of the movies afterwards have been lackluster.
I think everything pre-Avengers is at least like fun, even if the movies weren't very good. I think everything after Avengers during the Infinity Cycle, like the bad ones are pretty bad, but the good ones are very good.
I would say that Thor: The Dark World and even Age of Ultron, while not critically acclaimed at the time of them coming out, have been made better since by other properties kind of retconning them. Obviously, you shouldn't rely on properties to do that, Star Wars, but it is a thing that has happened, and I think it has made them better for it.
I also think now, like, you know, at the time they were considered the worst. Now, you know what? Not so bad.
They weren't the Eternals
No.
that literally no one watched.
Yeah, I still have to see that.
I always forget that Hulk movie starring not
Edward Norton.
yeah Edward, like I forget that movie is technically MCU.
It is. It's the second one, right?
Yeah, and it sucks. That movie's kind of bad.
I'm surprised we haven't gotten like a Deadpool variant joke with Edward Norton as a Bruce Banner.
The Eric Bana Hulk.
I will say I have literally not watched any. I think except for Black Panther 2, I haven't seen any.
Like
any
post
post
Endgame stuff?
Endgame. Yeah.
What's the best stuff I've seen? WandaVision is good, and so is Agatha All Along. As far as those tie in with Multiverse of Madness as well. So like the three of them, if you're into like witchy stuff, is pretty good.
What's come out? Let me actually look at this list post Endgame. I kind of wanted to see that Shang-Chi movie. I don't know if it was any good.
That one's pretty good. Miss Marvel is fun. I enjoyed it. I don't know if that I'd watch it again, but I enjoyed watching it.
Oh, I did see Thor: Love and Thunder. That was a fun movie. That I liked.
Some people really love that movie or really hated it.
Yeah.
I thought it was fun.
It's fine, but it could have been better. I think that was most of it.
I really liked the dynamic of Thor and
his lack of clothes.
The Guardians. Well, that too. No, and his banter with like the Guardians of the Galaxy. I thought that is a fun combo of characters.
Yes.
Didn't see the Doctor Strange movie.
The second one?
Okay.
The Strange Multiverse Madness.
Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. Like the
I liked that one.
WandaVision, Multiverse of Madness, and Agatha All Along are kind of like a trilogy of sorts. So if you're gonna watch one of them, you probably should watch all three of them. They're all very good. What If is fun.
Haven't seen Guardians 3 yet. Haven't
All
seen
all the Guardians are good. I'd rewatch
that first
those.
movie is really good. The first and second movie are very good.
Yeah.
I did really like Black Panther 2. I still think the first one's my favorite, but
I thought the second one was terrible.
It was.
I think that they had to very clearly very quickly rewrite a whole movie.
I think that's where post Endgame really struggles, is the fact that they had the COVID pandemic, and then a bunch of actors either weren't coming back because they were killed on screen or they died off screen.
Or they died in real life.
Died off
That's
screen.
what he meant.
Or
Died off screen.
Specifically, I meant Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah. Which he really was why that first Black Panther movie is so good. So I kind of give that movie a little bit of a pass because hey, super clearly our big star died and we have a movie that we have to get out.
Right.
Okay. So I can understand why that movie is not as good as it could have been.
His character dying off screen was weird.
Yeah. But I
it's
get
probably
it.
the right call. It's just it's thematically strange from a storytelling standpoint.
Yeah.
Well, it's the same with the Fast and Furious movies. Okay, how do we do okay, we have about 10 hours of footage that we have to figure out a way to splice this together. To get this to make sense.
Right.
This guy's really hunting for something to deal with my board.
Well, you know, this is Inferno. All they do is they spin their wheels.
Is that a battling boxer that he just...
Yeah, the new battling boxers, they play a few of them in this deck. Because they all just say, like, hey, they find you a trap card, or they find you a counter trap, and they also,
Noble Arms Museum, that's fun.
They care about Fire Warriors, and they have a Fire Warrior Searcher, so, like, it works. Just to talk about Yu-Gi-Oh! For 2 seconds.
Rather not.
This is why this deck kind of sucks, is because of the fact that, look at how much cards they've drawn. I think they're probably going for some kind of FTK or something, but the deck isn't doing anything. Like, they can spin their wheels for literally forever, but who cares?
I'm just gonna Nibiru as soon as he enters his battle phase with a monster that's bigger than my guy. I like the best way to fix Noble Knights was just to change how the deck works completely. Make an entirely different deck.
Make them French.
Yeah.
When do we get the pendulum variant that's Italian?
Gross. He won.
Wow.
All because I didn't know Nibiru.
Did he enter his battle phase?
He didn't have something bigger than my guy, so I assumed it.
I mean, I feel like as soon as he enters battle phase, you should Nibiru.
Yeah, I didn't
I
really.
think you both hit 0. Didn't you?
I have no idea. Oh my god.
That's okay. He spun his wheels and did a lot of nothing.
Oh. I'm so close.
Almost there.
What do you have to get to? 75?
Yeah. A new secret pack.
Yeah.
I have my free pack out of it. Pull a bunch of cards I already own.
Yes.
Or maybe, you know, you get the new Horus.
Oh, this big guy?
Yeah. Who actually doesn't do anything for the deck. He's cool though. I think he probably has an animation.
He's the only one that does. And it's alright.
I was really bummed out. I really like the Horus cards just because Horus the Black Flame Dragon was like a childhood favorite card of mine. It's a shame that this deck sucks. It's a cool engine, but the
I like
sucks.
shoving it into things.
Yeah, that's kind of makes me angry because it's like I wish this was like a real deck.
Not just something that people shove into other stuff.
Yeah, it'd be cool because I really like the Horus cards. It would be really cool if there was a like really powerful Egyptian themed deck in the meta. They keep trying to print them, but they suck.
Zodia?
It's probably like what, the 10th best deck in the meta.
I don't think Master Duel even has Exodia yet.
That's a real shame. They should have put it with the Horus stuff.
Right?
That would have made a lot of sense.
I like shoving it into things. It's true.
He's a married man now.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, we got our FTK. Let's go.
Oh no.
Although all we gotta do, baby. We have max seed and everything. Oh, he's doomed.
Oh, he's on Dark Magician to go with it. No response. Let's go. Oh, you're gonna pick on the Dark Magician kid, Dave?
It's true.
I love the fact that like Dark Magician is so much worse than not only Blue Eyes. It is arguably worse than Red Eyes because at least Red Eyes has like good cards that have seen real meta play. Not like Red Eyes as a deck, but like, you know, Dr. Red. A lot of the Red Eyes extenders have seen play in Dragon Link.
I mean,
Dark
Dragoon was
Magician.
showing up for a bit there.
Dark Magician, fuck nothing, and they deserve it. The closest
Lightning
thing
Storm, let's go.
The closest thing like Dark Magician has seen real play to is like Magician Souls being used in non-Magician decks, and that's very funny to me.
What? Earthbound Immortal?
I have no idea what this card does. Okay. I wish the walk cards were a little better. I want to build. I want to build this second paper, because I like these cards.
It's just worse Tenpai.
It really is.
Yeah.
That can't OTK.
They're so much cooler than Tenpai is the problem.
That's, well, I mean, yes, of course, but they can't OTK. That's the problem.
And I like to win games.
See, that's where you and Dave differ.
You wouldn't think I like to win games based on some of the decks I play, but
Alright, in theory, I should be able to just win here.
Right?
Because he can't even activate this card.
Don't you have to attack with Giraffe first or like do damage with Giraffe?
No, I should be able to negate...
Okay. Yeah, you should be able to call by it.
No, the Watt Kingdom's supposed to negate things in the column.
But it's no longer in the column?
either way.
Because it tributes for cost?
I don't think it matters.
At this point, no.
Yo, we did it.
Congratulations, you beat up a kid.
We tuna fished.
Hey Dave, what's the difference between a fish and a piano?
I don't know, Ryan. What is the difference between a fish and a piano?
You can tune a piano, but you can't tune a fish. But
got him.
You beat up a kid. Hell yeah.
That's what we call sleep deprivation. And dad jokes.
Dave, you play Tenpai? Have you just built that just to not think?
No, I have not.
Okay. Hey, we're gold 3. Congratulations.
I figured my OTK deck might get us there faster.
Rather than fucking
You're not
around
wrong.
with combo decks.
Because that combo takes 1,000 years to do. For
Truly does take you 1,000 years to do.
Or also, this is gold 3. You can just beat up on kids with an OTK deck. Like I
it still gets fire every time.
Listen, like if they were good at the game, they
It's
wouldn't
true.
be hard stuck in gold. Is the thing. Like I ladder climb with Crusadia when I'm like, all right, let's just get to like diamond and just like.
Hey yo, we got Luminous Spark again, baby. Our OTK enabler.
Mm-hmm.
All we gotta do is rip Lightning Storm off the top of our deck and we're golden. That's Watt Kingdom. That's not.
Like I stopped playing Master Duel because I don't have time in my life.
Fair.
Also, I started just playing a lot of Magic. But like I would consistently like, you know, just hop on Crusadia, and that could get me to diamonds. And that's when I would have to actually start playing a real deck.
What do I do with the Photon Sanctuary? I don't remember.
Make tokens?
Is that for Hippo Synogen?
Maybe, I don't know what this deck does.
I think it is. I think it's another way of getting the extra 500 attack you need.
You know, I don't actually think that Commander would be very good for Yu-Gi-Oh! I think that, because I also don't play a lot of Commander, I am 99% a Canadian Highlander player. I think a Canadian Highlander style format would be very good for Yu-Gi-Oh!
Don't know what that is.
Well, let me explain it to you. Canadian Highlander is a fan-created, fan-supported, but very widely played format for Magic the Gathering. I wouldn't describe it as Commander because we don't have a Commander. It uses the Vintage ban list, or sorry, Legacy ban list. Which basically means there are no banned cards. You can play with Pot of Greed if you so want to. However, there is a points list. And although, you know, most cards are 0 points, your deck can have a total of 10 points worth of pointed cards. Now, I'm sure you've heard of the Black Lotus.
I have.
It's a very powerful card. It is 7 points. That means it uses 7 out of your 10 points. So you have 3 more points on other pointed cards. Your deck can't be pointed cards.
So it self-balances?
Yeah. It's
Yes.
kind of Duel Links ban list-esque.
Kinda, yeah. Where it's like, you can technically play whatever. There's no...
Right.
But there's also no banned cards. Except for... the only, like, banned cards are things like that require, like, dexterity, is what we call it. But, like, there were cards that, like... Old Magic cards that required you to, like, throw the card in the air and flip it. You know... partially banned because of like that, but also like there are certainly people who cannot, or like that say like please stand up and drop the card. It's like, okay, there are people who play this format that cannot stand up and drop a card from 6 feet, so therefore we ban this card. Yes, Chaos Orb is the card I'm talking about. For, you know, we describe it as we ban it for dexterity reasons. They require you to do something that requires you to, like, physically do something. It would be like banning Yujo Friendship because, you know...
Player doesn't have arms?
Kinda, yeah. Or like... Well, it is like someone cannot physically, maybe has a hard time shaking someone's hand. Like... We understand that there are...
That's like a Monty Python skit.
Yes, it is. But it's like an acknowledgement that, like, hey, this game isn't better if someone who this, even if it's only like a 1% of the player base, this affects. Hey, let's, you know, easy ban. The game isn't better, or, you know, the game isn't better with that interaction happening.
Of course,
you know?
no, it makes total sense.
But more importantly, like, the, you know, the most busted banned Magic cards of all time are on that points list, which you can play, and we're a very proxy-friendly format, because there's no fucking way I'm buying a Black Lotus.
Right.
I'm annoyed that I didn't win that game.
I know, right? You had the OTK, right?
Yeah.
Was that a misplay, or...?
No, Watt Pheasant must banish something. And, I lost my other guy.
Nice.
My most played deck that I play in this format,
Life, baby.
is Rakdos or Goblins. My Rakdos deck, if I were to own every card in the deck, is an over $2,000 deck.
No thanks.
There's no way in hell I can afford that.
Is that an Ice Dragon's prison?
It is. It's gonna be big too.
That's
It's gonna hurt.
huge.
It's gonna hurt.
Actually, where's my Rakdos dinosaur deck? That's probably a better.
I really wish I hope I draw a card that blows up back row.
Right? That would be convenient.
It's gonna be Lightning Storm. Photon
Right.
Sanctuary.
Oh yeah, my Rakdos dinosaur deck is over $5,000.
Gross.
Boxes ain't cheap. Boxes are $2,000 a pop.
Can he stop this?
Yep.
How does your boy win the game?
Oh, my most expensive list is a deck called Eggs. It does run Black Lotus. Dave, Ryan, take a wild guess. How expensive do you think, if I owned every card in my Eggs list, for real, not proxied, how much do you think this deck would cost?
You said that the other one was 5,000, and this is more expensive than that.
10,000.
Mhm.
Oh, it's
I'm gonna go with
Labyrinth.
8,000.
Okay. I will say this deck does run Black Lotus. Does that change your answer?
No, because I have no idea how much Black Lotus goes for right now.
So my Eggs list, if I were to own every card of it, and let's even let's make this the cheapest version of this deck. Update the cheapest. My Eggs list would cost me $165,000. $165,000
Big oof.
if I were to own this deck in person.
Wow.
I don't even know. Yeah, Black Lotus is the most expensive card in the list, but you know, we have a Candelabra of Tawnos. Don't worry about what that is. It is a $1,000 card. Mox Diamond, which is another $800 right there. Lion's Eye Diamond, another $600 rupees right there.
I gave up on that duel.
Yeah.
Don't worry, John. This is, again, we're a proxy-friendly format. We certainly have to be. There ain't no way people can afford to play this format if we weren't proxy-friendly.
It's true.
There are people at my local game store that do own real-life Black Lotuses.
Wow.
I've sat across from a real-life Black Lotus.
B-Money has a Black Lotus.
How much are those going for now?
Well, let's go to... Depends on the edition.
Because like it made the news cycle because it was sold for gobs of money. I don't even remember what that value was.
So what's like the cheapest version of a Black Lotus? It would probably be a real version, not one of those stupid versions. So an unlimited Black Lotus in let's very good condition. We're not going near mint. We'll run you about $13,000.
Okay, I was thinking 10 grand. That number was sticking in my mind for some reason.
You know, the big expensive like alpha Black Lotuses that are like, you know, PSA graded like 8 or whatever. Those are, you know, those are
more for sure.
Those are the $1 million black
Shit.
boxes.
It's okay.
You alright there, Dave?
Yep, I'm fine.
Okay, great.
Just failing to play my deck right.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
Are you winning, Dave?
I think so.
Yeah, we did it. The most expensive card I currently own is maybe my Allurin, I think.
Still not gonna get the OTK.
I mean, that's just the nature of what.
I don't know. You got a couple interactions here. I think you'll be fine. What are they playing?
I have no idea. Honestly.
Well, you ripped a card out of their hand. What'd you put in their graveyard?
Oh, it top stacks it.
Necroface?
Oh, so I think Majin. Grand Maju OTK is what you are facing.
Do you even have a banished card? Flip summoning Maxi, pretty
You do what you gotta do, right?
Mm-hmm.
You don't know what they gotta do. What do you
Nightmare
make?
Phoenix, eh?
What they discard?
Kashtira overlap?
So they're on actual factual Kashtira.
I just need a monster.
You do. You just need a monster.
Besides that one.
One with attack power.
If he summons a monster that has 800 or less attack points, you're golden. Just set that guy and just let it ride.
I'm gonna have to. At least I got value out of that.
A little bit. Getting those in the graveyard's not a bad thing.
Alright. He's just gonna bounce into my monster with 1,000 attack power, right? Like, that's.
I don't even know if Kashtira has one of those, but hypothetically.
Not really.
Well, Ash the Ogre, I guess. I guess that telegraphs what my face down is, right?
I was gonna banish something from the top of your deck, but that's okay.
Oh, you weren't drawing any of that crap anyway. He's helping you if you think about it. You weren't drawing anything anytime soon anyway.
Doesn't shuffle it?
Nope. Spanish is one of the 5.
You might be dead, unless they're stupid.
Yeah, because my next card is Luminous Spark.
I guess I'm proud of them for not shotgunning the Arise Heart.
Yes.
Shangri-Ira. Terrible name.
I liked this deck. I know it's annoying, but I kind of liked this deck. I will probably leave after this game. I've got husbandly boyfriend duties to attend to.
I should also probably get going. Which is a shame to end the stream on a loss, but...
You haven't lost yet, technically.
Technically. Stupid Watts. Even with Luminous Spark, it's not a guaranteed win.
Nope.
Oh no, you're Colossus.
The glory of Paul Blart. Hey, we got our practical exam though.
There you go.
You know what?
Cool.
That's how we'll end the stream. I'll do this test.
You have any packs to open, I guess?
You can only control the only card you control is Vanquish Soul Dr. Madlove. And the only card your opponent controls is Kiklingishi Fuchko. Okay. If you activate the effect of Mad Love that states Dark Earth, return one monster with the lowest defense in the field of the hand, how do we resolve it? This? Why? Whatever. Which one of these can only be special summoned once per turn by the method described in its text? Speedroid Terratop?
Either Terratop or Pankratops, because Alpha can constantly summon itself. I think Unicorn can summon itself a couple times. I think it's Pank, actually.
It's Pank. Question 3. In Indomitable Warriors of Unwavering Loyalty in solo mode, who is introduced as the man wielding a Naginata blade so deadly that... Oh, God.
Yeah.
Great show.
Who cares? Nothing.
Your opponent controls 2 Marauding Captains and you want to declare an attack with Blue Eyes White Dragon. You cannot declare an attack. That one I know. It's a classic.
Is this like we're gonna dumb this down for you?
Your opponent controls Fuguska, and you control Pankratops. This one.
Well, it's being separate cost, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's still negated. What is the name of that creature? Legendary Fisherman 2, right?
Sure.
Your opponent activate the following cards, and their effects have been applied. After resolution of the chain, suppose that you're able to activate Witch's Strike. Which of these would have been the last card that your opponent activated? Red Reboot, I guess.
So your opponent has to activate Ash Blossom, then you activate Judgment, then it's Red Reboot. What?
Yeah, I thought so too, but anyway. After... Which of these cards can... I guess they activated all 3 or whatever.
Oh.
Can activate in the field. Ogre.
Ghost Ogre. Oh, I guess no, because it would be their Ash Blossom, your Solemn, their Red Reboot, so it'd still be their Solemn. Or, yeah.
Try again. We got this. You only need 5 out of 8. Question 1. Which of these is always treated as Pendulum Dragon?
The red one, or the double iris.
Thanks, Ryan.
Yeah.
Thank you. Which... Oh my god, I don't know. Baron to floor. Hey!
So that's a negate, so it can activate during the damage step.
I didn't even read the question. I was...
It's too Baron.
When your opponent controls Graph and Tour Guide both face down defensively, what will happen when Graph, if you attack with... Oh my god, what the fuck is them?
Does it destroy itself before battle?
I know what this card does. I know what Graph and Tour Guide do.
Graph blows itself up if it doesn't have a Burning Abyss card on field.
Does this turn face up, face down? You can change as many monsters your opponent controls to face down defense position.
Well, Graph would say like, well, Graph
Start by battle. I don't, nothing weird happens. They're both face down. It doesn't matter. Well, yeah. The opponent controls two. Oh, we did this one.
Did that one already.
The opponent controls Blackland Fire Dragon equipped with Dragon Treasure. You activate Clockwork Knight.
No, they don't. That'll never happen.
That didn't happen.
Could be an option like no.
No, just no.
Oh, I guess it would destroy the equipped card because it's no longer a dragon, so it's. Actually, you know what? I don't think. I think that's actually wrong, but you activate the effect of Blazing Cartessa the Virtuous and 2 different monsters to fusion summon Guardian Chimera. Oh, I don't care.
Yeah, because it's nothing from the hand. Guardian Chimera requires stuff from the hand.
Did we get it this time?
What's the name of this card?
Yes!
Hey, we did it. Any quick packs you want to rip open before we clear out tonight?
Oh, you got all these legacy packs, right?
Get that blue eyes.
Abe does indeed know some things. He's played a game of Yu-Gi-Oh! In his life.
Singular.
But when it's like, what does this random card do when compared to this other random guy? I don't know. I can't tell you in 20 seconds. That's not enough time to even read one of them.
True.
Shockingly, he will know the answer to some real bad cards more than like cards currently in the meta.
I did know what the Marauding Captain thing did. That was, you know, that's something.
Something.
Look at that. We got 100 of these bad boys to open. Let's go.
Rip open all 100.
Look at that,
You have
Ryan.
69 left. You have 69 left.
Nice. See that, Ryan?
Yeah.
We got an ultra rare.
Nice.
It's coming up right now.
One that you can't dust if you already have multiple copies.
Yeah, you should be allowed to dust the legacy cards after you get like over 3. Or something.
You should be able to dust any of them, honestly. Like, who cares? Just like, who cares? Just let me dust all of this garbage.
Yeah, because like, I guess because they're like, well, then it's going to ruin the economy because you don't pull enough ultras and supers out of these things for it to matter.
Really.
Like,
probably
you
get
can't like
a couple hundred.
And you can't like turn normal dust into like ultra rare dust. So like
Blue Eyes White Dragon. Oh,
mean,
another Kraken. I have like 1,000 of these at this point.
Even if you could just dust it and like it's a different ultra rare that you could use for like crafting legendary pack cards.
They had their
I'm
own
okay
dust
with
list.
that. Yeah. Because there's a bunch of stuff on there that you're never gonna pull.
Yeah, there's like, you know, like Reckless Greed's a real card. Like, I don't want to craft that. I don't want to craft Super Dimensional Robot Galaxy Destroyer.
That would be ridiculous.
Hey, I know. I really don't want to craft a nope penguin.
Or like again, like who cares if like you can't turn super rare dust into ultra rare dust? So like, who cares if you just if it's all in the same pool anyway?
Yeah.
Like, who cares if you get an extra couple thousand more normal deaths for, you know,
Something
you
doesn't
pull
matter.
2 super. Like, who cares? Like, who cares?
Yeah, but like then I'd be able to bling out my set of magic jammer.
Who cares?
Nobody cares.
Punch the box. Still not gonna get this Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Nope.
Nope.
Playing the game for how many years? We're in the 3rd year. So we got a 3-year box here. Still haven't pulled the blue eyes.
What's even
You
in
got
this
60
thing?
packs.
Traffic Ghost. No, I pulled these in groups of 100 only.
Okay.
Hey, Cicada's in here. He's okay, right?
If you're playing Bee Troopers specifically,
Because isn't him and Kraken like fake numbers? Is that the lore?
I
Oh,
don't know.
you're not Kieran. Kieran would know. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't care
Master
either.
of Ham. What the fuck is this?
Wow.
Oh yeah, that card came out. Why is it an ultra rare? This card's terrible. Who cares?
I mean, it's made of 2 beast monsters. There might be some cheesy interaction with some cards because it's got generic material.
Yeah, but it cares about being flipped. Who cares?
This card fusion
there
summoned
was-
or flipped face up. How would you flip it face down? That's a weird.
It cares about flip monsters. It
Oh,
cares
it
about...
does.
Yeah, it was supposed to be sort of support for what do you call it? The flipped beast deck, whatever that was called, whatever that archetype is called.
Flipped beasts.
It's it's got the stupid bunny rabbit. It's got I forget. Who cares? Who cares? Ultimately, who cares?
It's true.
Poor Curry Babylon. Origami Goddess. What the fuck is this? There's some cards in here I've never seen before.
Oh, this card's kind of cool, actually.
If you toss a coin until the result is tails, and if you do, draw 1 card for every 2 heads. Each time a coin tossing effect resolves while this monster is in the field, double this card's attack for each head.
It's like kind of cool, I guess.
Yeah.
It's cheesy and who cares, but like it's fun.
Terrible.
It'd be fun to play. How many Berserker Souls do I have?
Too many.
Because one day I'm going to play a stream where I get Breaker the Magical Warrior with Berserker Souls. This is what... Dodo! Monster Caro!
We have like a new deck that we're working to build.
At the moment, not really. Should I be? Ryan.
I don't know. I'm not Ryan, but
Is there anything that would appeal to you? I don't know.
Jinzo?
I genuinely think Malice, whenever that comes out, I know that's a meta deck, but like I think Dave would have some fun with that deck. The Jinzo mate's kind of cool.
Yeah, I'll buy him.
Well, here's the thing, Rogue Factor. Stina's terrible, and by terrible I mean it doesn't work. We at least want like an archetype that works.
I really don't know what's coming out that you would be interested in.
What the fuck is Pistina?
Tistina.
So there's no way they're calling it that.
It's terrible. I don't know. White Forest, maybe? Nah. The deck's complicated.
White Force?
White
Forest.
What do you guys do? What are you guys doing this weekend? Oh, we're gonna join the White Force. You're gonna join the what? Maybe don't.
Yeah, I went there and I got
that's the
I got
thing
asked
with
to join,
Yu-Gi-Oh, Dave. It's complicated and hard to play.
What deck?
Yu-Gi-Oh.
White Force?
In general.
Yeah, I went to this White Force event, and now suddenly I'm a Secretary of State.
Yeah. It's wild how that happens sometimes.
I don't know what happened.
Sitting there in your office looking around.
I don't
Hogan's
know what
there.
happened.
Honestly,
Hulk Hogan's there. That's weird.
is this a bad time to tell you I don't know what the Secretary of State does?
I have no idea what I'm doing.
I walked over and asked Hulk Hogan if he knew what it is. He's like, I don't know, brother.
I don't know, brother.
I don't know, brother. I'm just here with you.
Brother, Hulk Hogan.
We'll figure it out as we go.
I played S Force. I played it with
school.
I played it with I played it in paper Yu-Gi-Oh,
Gross.
which is actually kind of difficult because it was a little hard to keep track of.
Yeah, what's a deck that's coming out that Dave might? I mean, genuinely, you might like Rise Heal. It's a rank 4 spam deck. I don't know when that's coming to Master Duel. But it's easy.
Pretty good.
I don't know when that's coming though.
Oh yeah, I'm always gonna hit my max gems too. I gotta spend them on something.
There's nothing like support for old stuff either, which is dumb.
What's coming out for Master Duel in the next month or so? What's coming around?
What you gonna do, brother?
Is there any deck you want to learn, Dave?
I wouldn't even know how to answer that question if I... Because... Alright, fine.
Alright, let me rephrase this question. What stupid deck could we dredge up for views?
For views, probably White Force.
You want to learn Goat? You want to learn Fish?
Played Fish.
I played Fish.
The Goaty deck?
Yeah, I played that for a little while.
Learn, I think Fish is better than Ancient Gear, personally. Rogue Factor, I don't know what to tell you.
I'm trying to see if there's any leaks coming out. Drytron 2.
Electric Boogaloo?
Yeah, it's the name of the card. Drytron 2. If Drytron's so good, how come there's not a Drytron 2? Drytron 2.
There's a Crystal Beast mate coming out. That's kind of cool, I guess.
All the decks that we say, hey Dave, you would like this, are like actually good decks, and you just sort of put your nose up at them and say, well, they're meta, so I don't want to
Fine,
play them.
I'll play a good deck. What am I playing?
Play a good deck.
Are there good decks in Master Duel right now?
There are, in fact, good decks in Master Duel.
Yes.
Okay, so unfortunately, the problem is you're broke.
It's true.
I'm gonna lay that out there.
Subscribe to the Dave Nader Patreon.
Because Voiceless Voice, I think you would enjoy.
It's a ritual deck. It's kind of cool.
It's a ritual control deck that puts out big number.
Okay.
It isn't too complicated. It is very expensive, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah?
Lots of ultras.
What
We
pack is
we
that?
do got gems.
What pack is that in?
It is in. Is it even a thing still?
I
I think they're expired. They were a selection pack
Ah.
back in.
Can't you just like go look up Voiceless?
So they're only
In the master pack now?
master pack now.
Gross.
What else is good?
Yeah, because this one has got the White Force in it, and Trickstars. Oh, and Silhouette Rabbit. Remember I played that for a stream?
A singular stream.
You could play like Silhouette Rabbit like Paleo. That's a real deck.
I mean, unironically, you might enjoy Kashtira. Because that's really anti-meta and don't let your opponent play Yu-Gi-Oh!
Fair enough.
Centurion, maybe?
Maybe, but
That's kind of cool.
That's synchros.
Tenpai. Just play Tenpai.
I mean, maybe Tenpai. It's again, that one's I think out of the selection pack again as well. So you probably would have a hard time getting the cards. A lot of those are expensive.
Fair enough.
I'd say Dynamorphio. That deck is unfortunately kind of expensive.
Also very expensive.
I have it built. It took forever.
I mean, maybe Sprite. You've played that before, and I think have most of the cards. Yubel probably is the cheapest option for like a meta good deck that isn't super expensive.
Okay.
What voices? Oh yeah, you got the
all
Heralds.
of them.
Yeah, it's all ultra rares. Never mind.
Yubels are pretty much all rares. Like the ultras would be if you wanted to throw in a little bit of Unchained. And that's it. And then the field spell went to 2. So like Yubel is probably going to be your cheapest like meta option that will get people to quit when they see a single card.
Is there anything upcoming that's cool though?
That I have no idea.
Yeah, I'm missing 2 ultra rares as far as Tenpai is concerned.
Yeah, but you need 3 of
each of these, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you need 3 of the white one and then 2 of the yellow one. And then...
I have the red one.
I mean, there you go. That's all you need, apparently. You also need the ultra rare spell, which isn't showing for some reason.
Is it not a Tenpai card?
Not a Tenpai card. It's a Sengen. So it's not Sengen summoning, it's Sengen something else. The field spell?
Is it advanced?
It's at 2.
Master Duel? Oh, it's at 2. Sengen Kaimen, thank you.
How do you spell it?
Not like that.
Just type in Kaimen. Kaimen.
It's Ian.
Sangen, not Sangan.
So you would need... I think that one's going to 2 soon. I remember correctly.
Tenchi Kaimen? It's always treated as a ninjutsu art.
Yeah, that one's going to
play
2.
ninjas, I guess.
You need 5 ultra rares.
Okay, that's a bit
6
steep.
Ultra rares.
You got some dusts. You got some dusts. I love those dusts.
I think Yubel's going to be your cheapest option.
I can play Trickstars.
Did you trash those stupid Dark Sanctuaries?
You know I didn't.
I hate you.
Where are those things? They are... they're right here. Let's go.
Tenpai is basically just bots that can actually OTK. Yubel is very interactive, where you can put up a bunch of stuff.
How expensive is Labyrinth? Because you went into that pack, didn't you?
That one is fairly cheap.
I'm pretty sure I played it before.
That one's like 800 ultra rare. Depends on what you got.
I think the core is like only a couple ultra rares. I don't like
destructive, like Karma Cannons, 3 of. The Black Goat Laughs is 2.
Transaction back is 2. But I think you can get rid. I think you can get away with some of this stuff. It's kind of expensive.
I don't have
It's a
big
lot of
labyrinth.
rares.
It's not cheap. That's
I got
the problem, Dave.
I got Defender of the Labyrinth.
Is there a secret pack for Labyrinth?
Oh yeah, it's the stupid spirit method pack.
Trap in the Wicked Castle.
Berserker Soul Turbo. I've got 2.
Hey, Dave.
What?
The pack that Labyrinth is in also has Dark Sanctuaries, so maybe you can pull some more Dark Sanctuaries so we can dust those.
Gotcha.
I think that's where we got them.
Maybe.
Stellar of the White Forest. How many of that do I have?
You have some White Forest cards because like that's a cool deck. I don't truly understand how that deck works, but
Yeah, I have a few.
Cheapest deck in Master Duel is Masterpiece Turbo.
I don't have Sylvie of the White Forest, but I do have Stellar. And I do have Tales of the White Forest.
I think the engine that plays it though is Runic though, so you kind of need all the Runic stuff.
It's got that.
Why is Ancient One of the Deep Forest come up when you type in White Forest? Oh, because it's a white goat.
Nice.
Sure.
This is a terrible fucking card.
You want to pull a
I like
Jason
this
and
card,
play with
art-wise.
Masterpiece Turbo?
I really don't. I can't describe to you how little I don't want to play Masterpiece. Call it Masterpiece Theater.
Yeah. I just lost to him tonight. Not a fan.
You were dueling against him?
Yeah.
Nice.
Your duels were taking so long, I could focus on you and the duels.
I mean, we're just gonna play Berserker Soul, I guess, but
Yes. It's the problem. Then you buy like bad cards, and you wonder why you don't have any cards for good cards.
You know,
I have 3. I have 2, Ryan. It's not that big of an investment.
It's the rest of the deck, Dave.
What could possibly be in the rest of the deck?
The rest of the deck.
Actually, yeah,
know.
gimmick decks are expensive for some
They are
reason.
very expensive.
Because it's like a bunch of ultra rares of like random crap.
Like with Master Duel, the best way to do it is to find whatever proper meta deck that's really good appeals to you. Build that, win your games, and then use the winnings to build your pet decks.
Sure.
if you want to learn prank
you
kids,
missed that
I
first
probably
step.
won't be able to. I probably won't be able to appear on the stream again for another. I got my yearly stream appearance in.
Sure.
There you go.
So let's build Prank Kids, a deck that I think that no one else but me knows how to play around. And you'll figure it out.
That's a combo deck.
Hey, you just have to know your primary
Click
colors,
stuff.
Dave.
Just click stuff. It's fine.
Your primary colors.
Yeah, just know that, have I used red? Now I go get blue. I use blue. Now I go get brown. I use brown. Now I go get green.
No, man. I'm gonna
It's
play.
easier Ritual Beasts.
Excellent. I'm gonna play Trickstar. That's what I'm gonna play. I got a bunch of those.
There you go.
Go for it. Sure, why not? Who cares?
Stupid. Stupid Dark Room and Nightmare build.
Take forever.
Do the new Trickstar cards even do anything? I know they exist, but
I have no idea.
I don't have Kieran here to yell at me about how the deck is good or not.
That's fair.
All right, boys. Anyway,
Alrighty.
All right, that was my yearly stream appearance, guys.
It was
thanks for
good hearing from you.
chiming in, Ebo. It's always a pleasure.
Try to stay
Oh,
alive.
always fun. I try.
Anyway, Ryan.
See you next year.
See you guys next year.
Whoa.
Can't even do that joke where it's like the end of the year.
No, it really will be like I don't know. I'll see you in October.
It's true.
Uh-huh.
That sounds about right.
I don't know. I take a sick day off, every 8 months when I feel like I want to die.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Anyway, have a good night.
Later, guys.
Yeah.
Okay.